I'm hoping to restore this countertop in my bathroom. You can see this is pretty much all good except for this spot here. Now this area here, I don't know how well it shows on the video, but here it's definitely glossy, shiny, reflective, polished, and here it's very dull. It feels to the touch as if there's a layer of scum on top, but I've scrubbed this before and I've just used this granite and stone polish here, which I can really recommend. I use this a lot in the kitchen, it's very good. This area is just porous, so granite needs to occasionally be treated and sealed, I think. And I don't know what happened here. I think this was already compromised when we bought this place. In any event, I'm gonna try to sand it, polish it, and then reseal it. I've never done this before, so wish me luck.
Okay, so I got my random Orbital sander here. I got a bunch of 5-inch sanding pads or sanding paper discs, and this is a 320 grit. Everything in this box here is 1,000 and up, so pretty fine grit. I think this 320 I'm going to use to just kind of take off whatever imperfections are here, and then I'm going to move over to 1,000 and see if I can get this a little bit smooth. And if that works, I'm going to increase the grit, go higher and higher, and then in the end use a polishing pad with a polishing compound or paste. And then I hope it'll turn out shiny like it is here versus dull how it is here. So this whole area here around the faucet to here is bad. Here it's good. I'm gonna run this at slow speeds. This sander has speed adjustment from 1 through 5. I don't know what this is in RPMs, but I'm gonna go with the slow setting. Pretty amazing. This works quickly. The luster's already back. See the reflection of the lights in here? So it definitely works. It's almost smooth. It's a little bit tough to get in the corners here. I might get another sander, like a, I don't know what they're called, but they have like a flat iron shape. And this part here around the faucet base is going to be very difficult. But this process definitely works. And this is the 320 grit, and it's already looking nice. Pretty much the same almost. So if I go with higher grit, it can only get better from there. And then afterwards, I'm gonna have to buy a stone sealer, and then I think I should be good. Definitely worth it.
It's 2 days later. I want to finish my countertop restoration here with more buffing. Okay, and so on. So I'm just gonna go over with my hand, check where I feel like it's not as smooth as it could be, and then I'm gonna increase the grit here from, currently I'm at 1,000. I'm gonna go 1,500 next, and then I'm gonna do a polish paste. Okay, buffing time. This is a foam pad, specifically for this purpose. It has this loop and hook back here that fits my Orbital sander. Trying to hold this here with one hand. So it goes on just like any other sanding disc would. There we go. And I have this polishing solution from one of my guitar projects where I tried to do a finish. It should work for all sorts of paints, and I believe we will just do the same here. A polishing paste is nothing but a sanding agent, if you will, just on a smoother level. So I think it can't hurt to do this. I'm gonna apply some to my disc here, to my foam polishing disc, and then see how this. Okay, so this is the area that was dull to begin with. And once again, I took a 320 sanding disc, sanded it down, then I took a 1,000 grit sanding disc, sanded it down, then I took a 1,500 sanding disc for another turn, and now I took a foam buffer with a finishing polish. And now I'm going to wipe this off, and I expect this to be shiny and glossy. And there it is. See the reflection of my vanity lights here. This area was good. This part here was good. Here is where it was dull and didn't do any reflection. There's no change now. This is all the same. So granite is really, I'm really convinced. I wasn't so sure in the past. Now I'm really convinced granite or other stone like that is the way to go, because if it's messed up, it's a fairly easy, quick fix. And you do it at home. It's risk-free. It's cheap. I mean, you need some sort of orbital sander, I guess. I don't think a belt sander would be appropriate for this, but a random orbital sander, I think I paid like $60 for mine. And it's a good tool to have around in the house anyway. And now I'm gonna use this here, polish it a little, but just to see how it looks. but I will buy, the same company makes a sealant, also in the same kind of spray bottle, and that's so supposed to be applied, I believe, every other year or so. And I definitely want to try this just to prevent the surface from getting porous in the future. I'm not really sure why stone needs to be sealed, but I'm by no means an expert. I just try my best here at my own projects. I just polished with this granite and stone solution here, and I gotta say, it's perfect. I use this cleaner regularly in the kitchen, but just the transformation here from this dull surface that I had to practically new is amazing. So, mission accomplished. Don't worry if you have a countertop somewhere in your house that becomes dull. This is not a film. It really does, when it's like that, it really does seem like a film that you can't get off, but it's the surface being broken up, and all you gotta do is take a layer off with a sander, polish it and reseal it, and you're good to go. Fantastic.